Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta the Healer. I am Kenyatta the ArtKitech. Excuse me. On this channel, we destroy and build simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, Queen, Goddess, Empress, Ma'am, High Priestess, or whatever I tell you to refer to me as. I have no enemies. The enemies of God have been defeated, but if God is credible to good and the evil, the light and the dark, God has no enemies. Ye are gods. As well, love and goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. I will not tolerate anyone stalking me, harassing me, bullying me, or being common with me, or anyone who genuinely supports me on my platform. Affirmations and repeat. I am wonderful. I am marvelous. I am magnificent. I am splendid. I am perfect. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am loved. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. I am the master and creator of my own fate. I am the master and creator of my own destiny. I am my fate. I am my destiny. I am the all that is, all that ever was, and ever shall be. I love myself. Virgo, this will be a reading for you from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. Virgo, check out my community tab. There you can find the information for my memberships. Click the link, watch the video, and you will learn about the tiers. Come on over, join, and become a member here at LGI. As well, check out the description box below. There you find information about my readings, as well as my oracle decks that I created on MakePlayingCards.com, the Fitness Oracle Speaks, and the Financial Prosperity Oracle Speaks. Virgo, let me get you some good shuffles in here. I'm having some issues shuffling the cards, okay? So bear with me here. Virgo, from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. What does Virgo need to know from the Hoodoo Tarot deck? Give you a nice three-way split, Virgo. And we will begin. 2 shuffles for Virgo. One. Two. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. Here we have the 6 of Knives. Upright. Bishop C.H. Mason here in reverse. 2 of Knives in reverse for Virgo. 4 of Knives upright. And the Daughter of Baskets in reverse. It's so funny when I looked at that 4 of Knives upright, it just came to me. Virgo's chilling. I get that kind of energy for Virgo a lot. Hold on, let me get my glasses. Hold on. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we have here. I feel like you're moving away from something. Okay, maybe you're actually moving, because I did hear town. Okay, so maybe you're moving to another town or city. Okay, wherever you live, or just changing locations. I'm hearing, but I am moving. Okay, and I'm feeling like this is something that people don't suspect that you're doing or that you're going to do. I'm hearing, I haven't decided yet, so I feel like you haven't decided yet where exactly you are going, maybe even know when that you are going, just the knowledge that you plan on getting. I'm hearing getting on the hell up out of there. And I'm also hearing that you should, that you need to. It's time for you. I'm hearing the word displaced, okay? But it's time for you to maybe find your own place, your own setting, your own footing. What means the best to you, Virgo, or what means the most to you, not what others think. But I feel like Virgo knows that. But I don't feel like, at least the energy that I pick up for Virgo in my readings, I feel like, you know that. You realize you're not really stuck on stupid, I'm hearing, or stuck on what others think. I'm hearing clowns, okay, what they think about you in your life. I'm hearing like, I don't care. Good. Let's see. I don't know, I just feel like you are, that you're different, okay? Your mind is different. Your sight, something about your sight, maybe the way that you see things. Okay, you see things from a different point of view. I'm hearing like I heard a wrestler's point of view. But maybe not like a, actual wrestler, but, how can I say? Not so much fighting. It's not about fighting. Wrestling, with things. Okay, you'll wrestle with things. I don't know. I'm hearing details, so maybe work things out in your mind. The details out in your mind, based on your plans, your moves, what it is you want to do. Okay, I feel like maybe you don't just jump and do it. Okay, but it might be different. Okay, you might not be, a traditional person. You may not you may live kind of like off grid a little bit, or maybe that's what you want to do, live off grid, but maybe you just not I'm here like a traditionalist. Okay, you see the world through your own set of eyes. Okay, that may throw people off at times. They may not really understand that, but again, I feel like Virgo is chilling. Okay, you don't really care or contemplate about the ways of the world in terms of how society looks at things, or maybe even the society of your family, where you're from, your home, people around you, okay, or maybe that you've known all your life, grew up with family and friends. I have my own set of eyes, my own being is what I'm hearing. This is you, Virgo. Okay, but I'm also hearing be proud of it. That's not to say that everybody has to be that way, okay? But for whatever Virgos this resonate with, that's you. That's the energy that I pick up for Virgo when I do their readings thus far. Okay, continue on in that vein. I feel like you're a very independent person. I feel like Virgo, that you may not be. You're not like, again, in your mind, sure, but I even feel like physically you're not necessarily tied down to anybody. Okay, I am hearing any one set of rules, or rules set forth by, again, I say society, but maybe like your family, people you grew up with. Okay, you're not tied to anybody's apron strings or umbilical cords. Like you're not bound to that. Okay, you're not what's the word, sentimental, and live your life based off of the rules and ways and means of others and their thoughts about how you should be, or how they feel life should be, okay, for you. All right, let's continue. Or everybody's done it in our family this way, why don't you're not bound to that. Okay, let's continue on, Virgo. Here we have Daughter of Sticks in reverse, Nine of Baskets upright, Virgo. Father of Sticks here in reverse, okay, and the Seven of Knives in reverse. Like I said, I feel like you take your time with things, and I feel, Virgo, for you that again, I heard something about maybe living off grid, okay, living in a non-traditional manner. It's just like you're not stuck, you're not plugged in. Okay, to, again, I'm hearing any set of rules, but I do feel like you plan things out. You don't just rush in, okay, and try to make things happen without any real knowledge or planning. I'm hearing of self-knowledge of self, or planning out what it is that you want to do, how it is that you want to build, where it is that you want to go, and the manner in which you want to do it. You take time to plan things out. I feel as though, Virgo, for you, that is wealth. Okay, I feel as though you might be the type of person where you may not have a lot, but you're very grateful for what you have. What you do have, it is a lot to you. So, what you do have, be grateful over the small things, and then God, the universe, can bless you with many things or greater things. Okay, despise not the days of small things. You don't despise anything that you have. Okay, you are blessed. Okay, it's a blessing to you, and you are blessed as a result of it. So what some people may look like, oh, well, they don't have much over there, to you it's everything, because you care for it as if it is everything. Okay, as if it's the greatest thing ever. Okay, I feel like you have a great spirit of gratefulness, very grateful. You may at times be restless though. Okay, you like to do different things. I'm hearing you like to travel a lot, I heard you like to travel a lot, but then I heard around the world. Maybe you have traveled around the world, or maybe that you're going to, or that's something that you have a desire to do or a dream to do, and that's something that you're working out in your mind. This is something you're planning for. You are rich and wealthy beyond belief. And again, this is not necessarily material things. You may not have a lot of things in terms of that. You very well might, but you're rich in spirit. Okay, what you do have. Okay, silver and gold have I none, but such as I have, okay, give I thee. But such as I have for you, Virgo, you're grateful for that. Okay, and it means a lot to you. Okay, yeah, I feel like though you are very careful with even the material possessions that you do have. So I feel like you care for them. You don't just throw stuff around and act like it's not, it has little meaning to you. Okay, like my daughter loves to read. Okay, she had a huge library that, we're going to have to start over with her library. But her books, very, very careful about her books, very meticulous. You just can't touch her shit, okay? None of her shit. But damn sure not her books. If she get a slight bend in a page or something, oh my God, you think the girl is about to just lose it. She cares for them, her books, okay? They mean a lot to her. I feel like this is you, Virgo. Okay, what you do have, you take very good care of it. Where somebody else may be like, oh, that's just, I don't know, a book or a cup or whatever, and it's like, no, but it's my book, it's my cup, and you care for it. You may see these things as an extension of yourself, so I would feel as though you take very good care of yourself, or you strive to. Okay, I'm hearing you mean a lot to you. Okay, I don't feel you might be a single person. Okay, you may, like I said, I don't feel as though you're plugged in or tied down to anything or anyone. Okay, you have, you live freely, right? But also, I feel like you don't have. Again, it's just freedom. Maybe like you're a free-spirited person. You don't have anybody ruling over you. Again, it's the same message. You don't have anybody ruling over you. You don't have material things ruling over you. Money doesn't rule you. All of these things here don't rule you. People, ideas, so on and so forth. You rule yourself. Okay. I feel that that's probably good for you because it cuts down on a lot of manipulation. Okay. Having energies around you that can be very manipulative, smile in your face, and all the time they won't take your place and be a backstabber. Okay, I'm hearing you have experienced that enough in your life. Okay, I'm hearing that you no longer will, right? Whoever you are. But I also feel because of the way you view the world and these small things around you, that when I say small, of course, I'm not saying it in a condescending manner. I've already gone over that. I feel as though you're not a manipulative person. You have no reason to be, whoever this resonates with. You're not a fake, a phony. You don't smile in people's face and then, all the time want to take their place and be a backstabber. Okay, and betray people. Okay, I'm hearing in realms. Okay, even so, maybe that has some kind of connection or tie to, who you are spiritually and your presence, your physical presence here in this 3D realm that we're living in. Okay, I'm hearing that you are smart. I'm also hearing the word assassin. Good Lord. Maybe you're an assassin of some sort. Okay, I'm hearing spiritually so. Okay, you do a lot of spiritual work. I'm hearing in the wow, this is interesting, in the astral realms. Okay, hold on. I am hearing you assassinate those that are in the wrong. Okay, on spiritual realms. This is what you do. I'm hearing qualified for. Okay, maybe even this is what you signed up for. You may, how you have to go through training and whatnot to be, working law enforcement, hell, even being an assassin. I was watching Kill Bill a couple of weeks ago. That used to be one of my favorite movies. Okay, love Vivica Fox's scene. I was like, damn, it was just too short for me. What she was with the handling that knife, okay? That blade, I'm hearing, okay? And also love Lucy Liu when she cut that man's head off and she said, if anybody else got something to say. Oh, and that scene when her and Uma Thurman were, in the snow when they were having their sword battle. Oh, I love that scene. But nevertheless, okay, but I was just thinking about that trained. They were assassins, trained assassin. This is you. You were trained in this realm, okay? And we're talking about the spiritual realms, the astral realms. You were trained in this realm. Maybe this is why you kind of, even in the 3D realm, kind of walk alone. Okay, I'm hearing I do. Okay, but I'm also hearing I'm proud of it. And I'm hearing like nobody can take that from you. You're not really worried about what people think or have to say in that regard, okay, and about your life and what you do. Okay, let's continue on. Confirmation. Here we have the Ace of Sticks in reverse. Black Hermit in reverse. And here we have Ten of Sticks upright. Let me check my notification here. No one, it's the same thing. No one has any control over you. No one can push you around. No one is, it's almost like no one dare, okay, do this to you, assault you, I'm hearing, okay, and push you around and think that, and clown on you, okay, and think that they're going to, I'm hearing the word bitter and embittered, okay, but dare do this to you and think that they're going to just be a fool and have some kind of power over you, okay, trip you up is what I'm hearing. Hold on, let me check something out. No, that mastery I'm hearing, okay? They don't have any mastery over you. Maybe people want to try and whatnot, but they don't, okay? I feel like, Virgo, even when you are burdened with things, okay? Because, you know, this is the reality that we live in, okay? In this space. Hell, maybe all of them, goddamn. You understand what I'm saying? But on this 3D realm, it's like you always see, you know how they say, you know, people who make lemonade out of lemons. You always see the bright side, a bright future, possibilities. You don't let life and the burdens of life, you know, wear you down, okay, or weigh you down. Okay, I'm hearing that's all right. So it's like I feel like if the negative aspects of life come along and maybe, you know, it's a heavy weight to carry, it's like that's all right with me. Okay, I have these burdens to bear and I will bear them. Okay, but it's always like, but you see the beauty. You may even see the beauty in that. Okay. You're broad enough, wise enough, I'm hearing, but I'm also wide enough, open enough to see the beauty in the burdens, okay, that you bear. I'm hearing something about capabilities, but I feel like the beauty and the burdens you bear because you know that this is a growing, it's a learning process here. Okay, I'm learning here even up out of the burdens. Just like a person who trains for that kind of work, you know, law enforcement, a military, assassins, so on and so forth, that their training is heavy. It's heavy work. It's burdensome. Physically, it's taxing. Mentally as well. Emotionally. I'm even hearing socially. I'm hearing something about hierarchical stuff that you would definitely have to deal with. But you know, in the end, okay, what you are being trained for something that is for the greater good. And I feel that's you, Virgo. Let's continue on here. We have the Son of Sticks upright. The Free Man here in reverse. And the Ten of Knives in reverse. I don't know. Do you have a... Maybe you have... I feel like maybe you have a son. I just heard, but like in the astral. I'm getting a lot of shit about you because your presence in the spiritual realms, in the astral realms. You have a boy, a little boy. I'm hearing that it's looking out, watching you, looking out for you, watching over you, blessing you. I'm hearing the word manipulation. If there was some manipulation to come your way, this child would stop it. Okay. You see little snakes at his feet. Okay. Like you can come no further. This is how I see this here. You can come no further. manipulative process I'm even hearing. There are people, energies, and the word psychologic, so psychological. But I'm also hearing the word, I'm hearing it, why can't I say it? Something about psychedelic too. I don't know. Maybe you had a mushroom experience. Experience with mushrooms. You might have seen this child, if you had that journey. Saw this little boy, not recognized him as your own, but that's who he is. That's who he was, if you had that journey. Reign, I'm hearing. R-E-I-G-N. Reign over you. This child reigns over you. Loves you, in love with you. It's like keeps you at bay, okay, from others. Again, manipulative. Those who seek to tie you down. You have a free spirit, as we heard in the reading. There are energies that seek to tie you down, okay? Like this free man in reverse, okay? They don't want to see you free. They want to see you bound. Now, hell, these could be some people that you after on the astral realm, since you're an assassin in the astral realms. Okay. These could be people, family people of those people, okay, maybe that you had to take out in the astral realms, okay. Again, I heard for the good, though, for the greater good, all right. Maybe they were criminals of some sort, okay, maybe that's what you are trained to do. And I'm hearing an astral assassin. I think I heard a spiritual assassin earlier. Astral assassin. That is your work, okay? They try to manipulate. Again, that manipulation. This child here, okay, holds that at bay. They try to manipulate you, hold you down, tie you down, okay, keep you from doing the work that it is that you are set to do, that you are destined to do and designed to do. You will continue on with this work. It will not be stopped, okay? Again, with this Ten of Knives in reverse, okay, you're not meant to be tied down, okay, broken, shamed, shambled, I'm hearing, okay? Again, backstabbed. So I would say be cautious about who you allow in your space, okay? Connections that you make, relationships that you make, okay? But I feel like you're wise enough to know, open enough to see, well learned, well studied. I feel like that is a part of your training. So you may have done that on the astral realms, but you probably have done that here, okay? If you haven't, do it, but I feel like you have, but because I am hearing continue on, okay? Continue on in that way, all right? I'm hearing don't worry, okay? I'm hearing, okay, don't worry. Something about much is in regret, or maybe many are in regret, okay, for their ways. Again, it's something about manipulation, for their manipulative ways, trying to tie you down, beat you, and defeat you, all right? They can't and they won't, but just because you're hearing they can't and they won't, that doesn't mean to rest on that, okay, and lay back, okay, well, I can chill. No. Work. Keep working. That's what you're assigned to do. Here we have, I got two cards came out from the Inner Garden Oracle for your Oracle card. Here we have, first card here is Success. Calcite. Open your mind and your heart to good things. Also here we have Manifestation. The stone is citrine. You have remarkable power, but it also says which you are not using, okay? So tap in deeper, I feel. But also I feel like open your heart, mind and heart, and your heart to good things. Again, with these things that you have, you may not have a lot materialistically, okay? But again, you're very grateful for them, you care for them, etc., etc. But I also feel be open. It's like don't feel as though more good things are not going to come to you. Okay, or that you will not be blessed with the greater. Continue on with your work. Here's success. Okay, and more good things that you will be blessed with is what I'm hearing. Okay, you have remarkable power which you are not using. You have remarkable power. Okay, maybe you're only using power but not remarkable power. Okay, so tap in a little bit deeper is what I'm hearing. I feel like the colors orange and yellow are significant to you because here we kind of see them in both cards with the stone and the flowers. Okay, so the one flower looks more kind of like, not necessarily yellow, but what's that color? Like a eggshell color or off-white color. Okay, brown here. Okay, oranges, and of course green, but I feel like more so the orange, the yellow, the off-white, or the eggshell color here. Okay, I'm here to be more in tune with those elements and those colors. All right, I certainly hope that resonated with some Virgo. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at Let's Get Into It, and you all have favor. Peace.